Hello, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, my name is Quincy. I'm a homeschooling mom of three, ages 3 to 13, wife to Mr. Awesome, and I blog at aslightlybetterwife.com. So I was asked to be a part of this Dollar Tree collaborative where we are sharing our 3 favorites and 1 flop from Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get started. I like shopping at Dollar Tree because stuff is only $1. But if I get crazy there, like sometimes I will get up to the checkout with $51 items that I really don't need to be bringing home. So over the years, I've kind of learned how to start purchasing things that actually add value to our home, and I kind of weed out some of the junk. So as a homeschool mom, I appreciate Dollar Tree. It is so helpful for me to be able to get learning things. So one of my favorite things are their posters. So this is the multiplication table. This is on punctuation and parts of speech. And my very favorite one, let me show you, is this. So, sorry, it's really bright here next to the window. I can't quite get my lighting right. This is the manuscript alphabet. So it shows like the uppercase and the lowercase. I love that because I have an 8-year-old who still struggles with what does the uppercase look like, what does the lowercase look like occasionally on some letters, especially when he's really tired. And it helped with all 3 of my children as they're really young, learning what the uppercase looks like and the lowercase. So like we call it the baby and the mama. And they also have one for cursive. Here it is. So this is tucked over here by our printer on the other side of the shelf. And the cursive one is great because even as an adult, sometimes I forget, like, what does a cursive X look like? Or, just certain little quirky letters. And we're really pushing cursive really hard right now in our homeschooling. So this is perfect because oftentimes the kids are printing things and they just see it and it's right here. And so yeah, I love that. Again, uppercase, lowercase, just the same as the manuscript one, but it's in cursive. Great buy, definitely. Those came as a 2-pack, so just 50 cents a poster. You really can't beat that. Okay, number 2 is baskets. You cannot beat getting a basket for $1. These are actually like the ones that I purchased the most of. I probably have purchased like 15 of these. We use them all around the house. So for a while, this is what we were using in our makeshift mudroom for the kids to put their hats and gloves in because the air could flow through and they wouldn't get all stinky and like icky in a plastic bucket. So this is perfect. Another trick that I do, I don't have any hooks out here to show you, but I stick a command strip on the wall. Whoops, you can see my pajama shorts. I wasn't gonna back up. I stick a command strip on the wall and I just hook this onto it down low, and you can see that on my blog. I think it's in my mudroom makeover, where my youngest, my toddler, can throw her gloves in right now. This time of year, it's summer, and she can throw her sunglasses or whatever in there and have it down where she can reach it. So love these baskets. I use them in our homeschool room. Here is another one for $1, and I think sometimes they're even 2 for $1. We use them for organizing all of our manipulatives. So this is the toddler's basket, and we have like her finger puppets, different magnets. Pencil boxes are a good thing to get too when they have them. Just like the letter magnets, these are also Dollar Tree. I have way more than 3 faves, you guys. These are awesome on their cookie sheets, and that's on my blog too. But basically you just go and you buy a $1 cookie sheet, and this is probably 2 packages maybe, but $1 package of letters, and the kids can make words and play with them. When they're really young, they just love sticking them onto the cookie sheet. That's a really cool idea. And we also keep like flashcards in here. We were out of baggies, so this isn't a cereal bag, but hey, it worked. Flashcards for the toddler and then more letters. So that is my number 2 favorite, is baskets. You can get so many baskets, so many different styles. They're usually smaller like this, but for $1, crazy cheap. All right, number 3. I definitely saved the best for last. My all-time favorite thing to get at Dollar Tree, and I refer everyone to Dollar Tree for these, are timers. Just a little digital timer. I am definitely a stickler of time management. Like, get everything done when you need to get done. Don't get off task. Just get the most out of your day kind of thing. So these little timers are perfect. It's so simple. Like, my 8-year-old started running it when I think he was about 4 probably, just because we really taught him like time management and that kind of thing. So it has the minutes, the hours, start and stop. You can reset it by pressing these two down. So we use these for reading. Obviously, like here's our bookshelf. That's a big one, is like, hey, you need to go do your 20 minutes of reading. And they just like, you know, they set it until it goes. When they're playing games and they want to take turns, like when they have our Fun Fridays, we do a technology learning, and it's like 15 minutes of learning on apps. So like one kid will do it for 15 minutes and then they pass the timer and the Kindle over, and the other one does 15 minutes. It's so perfect. Okay, but total mom hack. My favorite is setting timers for showers, because if I don't, we've got 3 kiddos and they will take like 40 minutes each, and then when mom goes in to take a shower and there's no hot water, it's not good. So we do 5-minute showers. I think that is plenty sufficient most of the time for our younger kids especially. So for 5 minutes they can get in there and you wash your hair, you do your business, and you get out. Like that's plenty. My older daughter now, she's a teenager and she has really thick hair, and so sometimes she gets closer to 7 minutes. I really think like 10 minutes and under is perfectly fine. And I challenge myself to it too. I'm not always great about it, but I just think like we are so blessed where we live here in America, and the amount of water that we get to use and we abuse. And so that's just something that's really important to me. Set a timer, quit wasting so much water, and set a timer for things like, hey, we are going to clean the house together for 10 minutes. Like I know I could use my stove timer or the timer on my phone, but just these are so handy. So we buy these usually 5 or 10 at a time. They don't last forever, and occasionally you'll get a flop. So usually I just always buy at least 2, because you'll pull the little thing out of the back to make the battery work, and sometimes it doesn't work, or somebody will sit on it or squish it. But I still love it because you cannot beat a timer for $1. That is my #1 fave. Okay, next up is the flop. Okay, here is one thing that I don't love buying at Dollar Tree, and it usually never turns out good, and that's toys. Like these cute little plastic cars. We bought them for our sandbox because I know in the house they would get busted right away. At least in the sandbox they're played with, you know, a couple times a week and not daily. Basically every toy we've ever bought from the Dollar Tree breaks. We've tried the fabric dolls and they split, like they've got a seam going down their head and they'll split open and the stuff will come out. So we don't buy a ton of toys in our house anyway. I just believe in like creative play through like the objects that we have around us. Like my daughter's favorite kitchen is a dining room chair, and she makes that into her stove, like that kind of stuff. But occasionally we do buy them because they're pretty and shiny, and we're like, hey, let's give it another try. And they always let us down. So toys are one thing that I prefer not to buy at Dollar Tree. Also, I'm a little crunchy, and I'm sure there's a lot of harsh stuff in this plastic and coloring and all that stuff. So for me personally, I would say toys are a flop at Dollar Tree. So there you have it, guys. Those are my 3 faves and 1 flop. So you've got the posters, you've got baskets, and look at that, timer's already in it. So poster, baskets, timers, definitely my faves, things that I would totally recommend for you to buy at Dollar Tree. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you go out and do something awesome. Bye.